Hello, I'm Serena and I'm a sculptor and I work mainly in metal, quite a lot with found objects and casting steel and bronze. Because I hit hard times and I let some rooms and one of the people couldn't pay their rent and he was a builder and he turned up with lots of beautiful bits of metal he'd found while he was working on the foundations of some old buildings. And he gave these to me instead of rent. And so I started to put them together and make some sculptures out of them. And then another friend turned up and said, I'm having a big exhibition in my garden, a sculpture, and I'd like you to be the sculptor. And I said, well, I'm not a sculptor and I haven't got any work. And he said, well, you'd better get on with it then. So I had my first exhibition in the Manor Gardens at Bishopston, and it went very well. Yes, it's a potato low, and it's made of solid steel, and it's probably about 2'6" high, something like that. A big, heavy piece for turning over clay soil to earth up potatoes. And I found this piece, which was very rusty, and it had beautiful, beautiful filigree rust around the edges of the low, where it cuts into the soil, where it had had the most strain. And I made it into a great swooping silver mantis, put it on an arm on a big zinc plate that came from an excavator. And for health and safety reasons, I had to cut all the beautiful filigree rust off around the edge because it was sharp, and somebody running their hands along it would undoubtedly have got an infected wound. So now it is smooth-edged. I've polished it to shining steel and had an arm made to support it, which is attached to the zinc plate with a master weld. If you look at it carefully, you'll see one of the finest pieces of welding without any air bubbles in it or any noticeable seams. And this little tiny weld is holding up the great weight of the potato low.